Welcome to another instalment on fixing up my Capistala. This episode just going to go over finishing all the rust really. As you saw last video, I repaired the A-pillar, and so this video is going to cover all the rest. As usual, more than I thought, but it's pretty much all done now, so pretty stoked to have that over and done with. Still a few little things to repair and weld up. That's sort of just holes that have been drilled in places and bits and pieces, but as far as rust goes, it's all done, so pretty stoked on that. Got a couple of little things to finish off on the body that I can make a video of before really start getting into trying to put it in primer. So probably be another video after this before the next video after that, which will be getting it into some paint. So yeah, hope you like the video. It's more same again, just more cutting and welding, but yeah, hopefully it gives you an idea of how much is involved in fixing up an old body like this. But yeah, it's going to be cool once it's all done, so cheers.
The next lot of rust to do is around this rear hatch, rear tailgate area. Someone's had a go at a lot of it before, and there's lots of sort of bronze filler, which is a pain in the ass because you can't weld to it. So some pieces I'll leave, some I'll cut out and redo, and then some bits I don't know, I've just got to decide whether it's worth the amount of work. So a lot of it is might be hard to show. You can see there in that corner, just like where the seal clips to is a bit rusty. There's a hole down there to repair, and one over there. So be a bit of fiddling this stuff, but really needs to be done. It'll only get worse if I don't do it. So actually, and up around the top, around the hinges, there's signs of old repair that looks like it's done pretty poorly, so I might hack into that and redo that too. So yeah.
Truck hookers are hanging out the bars near the Greyhound station. The Chester boys are going down on everything that the mama believes. A bag of smoke and a little bump of cocaine. I feel not so strange. I said, oh Pa, she don't get off unless somebody is standing near, and she'll shine once she's crossed the line. It's all tied to a chair, isolated on the ground, and white noise sound like a train on tear. Got their heads in a knot. They don't know what they love or deserve to get. Chances are that worm in his lap doesn't even know which fish he'd like to bite tonight, or tonight, or maybe tonight. I said, oh Pa, she don't get off unless somebody is standing near, and she'll shine once she's crossed the line. It's all tied to a chair, isolated on the ground,
you can see, I've got that bottom corner there all done and ground up, ready to go. Now I'm just moving on to this rain gutter and this back pillar here. Pretty certain it's, well, definitely at some point in its life this car's had a quarter put on it. If you can see there, you can see a faint line. There's a weld there. It's rusted a little bit along this line, this here, so I think that's probably where when the panel was spot welded on. It's rusted through a little bit there, which is not an issue really. I'll just rust kill it, but anyway, you can see evidence of a new quarter being put on. The problem is the seam here where it's joined the quarter to the body. I've cut the gutter off it and ground up most of the rust, but it's actually, might be really hard to see, but it's rusty between the two, between the skins. You might see a little bit of it there. And you can see they used, if you can see it, when it got put on, it didn't get spot welded by the look of it. It got brazed, I guess, bronze brazing in where the holes would have been. Not really sure what to do, to be honest. Ideally, if you can do it 100% properly, you'd probably take the quarter off and clean up in between there and rust kill it and protect it. But so I think what I'll do is just try and get rid of whatever rust I can, just by sort of poking around at it, grind off what I can. Made up the new gutter, so weld that on, and probably just try and put a lot of rust kill and rust preventative product in there, up on the other side, and just hope for the best really. More than likely it'll come through at some stage in its life, but it's really not worth, well, it probably is, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to take that off to get rid of that. I mean, if I did that, what you'd find is that sort of rust between seams is probably all through this car. So just being what it is, I'm never going to get rid of it. So I'll just do the best I can really with what I want to do. So, you know, clean up and weld that on, and then I'll have to make up that'll only go up to there, and then I have to make a little piece to fix the corner. I probably should have done it in one piece, but anyway, it's a bit easier in two, so it's all good.
Pa, she don't get off unless somebody is standing near her, and she'll shine once she crosses her.
I just thought I'd show up close these wire wheels that I like to use. This is a brand new one. They're pretty harsh when they're brand new, but they wear in pretty quick. They're primo for getting paint off and getting rust and scale and crap off. These ones they're called twisted knot. You can see they're all strands twisted together. The other ones work, the straight ones, but I find that they fall apart pretty easy. These twisted knot ones hold together way better, so that's what I use. I don't know what other people use, but I find these are gold.
Is all I do with chill. Oscillating on the white noise sound like a tiny old tin. Oscillating on the ground, blowing white noise sound like a tiny old tin. Oscillating on the ground, blowing white noise sound like a tiny old tin. Oscillating on the ground, blowing white noise sound like a tiny old tin.
So you can see I've made that piece fit in there. Pretty crude, but just made it over the vise, as you saw. That edge there was all over the show, but what I like to do is, that's the part of the rain gutter. Once it's all welded in, I'll then cut it all to suit, so it's all good. For this sort of little tricky things like this, especially where it's not going to be seen, I don't mind sort of doing it a little bit rougher just over the vise like I did, but if it was going to be, say, the bottom of a front guard or something that had to have a turned edge and would be seen, probably a bit better to make sort of a couple of, I don't know what you call them, but sort of a couple of dies to beat that lip around over. But like I say, for this sort of stuff I don't mind doing it a little bit rougher. You see that cut there, that's just where I had to cut it to remove some of the old pieces. I like to sort of make the piece a bit bigger, and then a combination of cutting away this and cutting away this just to get it all to fit in. You can see that's pretty good. Probably noticed that when I did the A-pillar I TIG welded it, and then I've been MIG welding this. I sort of just like to use whatever I think is the best option. If it's sort of going to be a butt welded panel that's exposed like a roof or anything exterior, I'd TIG weld it, but this sort of stuff, especially if it's like a bit crusty, the MIG weld is way quicker and just better. You do have to grind it a lot more, but I think, yeah, for certain things MIG welding is way better, and other parts TIG welding is the option, so I just like to use whatever I think's best.
Yeah. The Getty Junction. Yes, slope. Elope, ski slopes. Damn. Yeah, check it out. Niggas elope with ski slopes and fall like avalanches. Tooting like it's cool, you's a fool, and I can't just sit around and watch those nose membranes flame. My ends is loose and you can't stop that rain when it starts to fall.
Like Miss Pac-Man, hammer the boat, the cat man. I'm speaking about these crows, cause you know nothing about that, man. The nigga the B.I.G. gets high and fly like value jet. You thinking about the beach and this, my ear just never met, nigga.
Black man, white man, true man ain't no joke. Remember me and my cousin used to sit up on the porch and talk about when we get older, now we up against the rope. Yeah, they kicking niggas dope down, cause it ain't no dope on the street.
Pound of beat weed, that's all a nigga like me need. Talking about that southern sex, nigga, you all up in that mess. But never shall you test that, never shall you quit running up on me with that fuck shit. We'll get you nothing but dead. Be careful where you're from, cause you might not make it home. Don't you dare ever get lost or get caught up in this stuff. To all you play your rims and your hustler on your rims, like a pimps and that's another corner that you've been. Y'all, yes. Check. Well, I'm drinking on yak while I'm dipping up in that lack. The junkies around my way, y'all always smoking up on that crack. Been letting them call it parcos, flat on they back. Living the life of pimps that didn't make this paper stack. Niggas don't understand the master plan. Come with your herb man till they start picking the doors in. Then we ready to blast them out like cat. We bout to crash. So Mayday, knock them up off their ass. Why?
We struggle like fat hoes just to get things that dope. People we forgot they always gonna keep a plot right up their sleeve. You won't believe they deceive like weed. Thieves can break in your crib and leave, and they look like two. So give me and then I'm straight as 8 till 5. See, blind folks can't cover 3 eyes. We rise to the fact, so we attack with what we know. Heaven is the only good life, so what you striving for?
Be careful where you're wrong, cause you might not make it home. Don't you dare ever get lost or get caught up in this stuff. To all you play your rims and your hustler on your rims, like a pimps and that's another corner that you've been. Y'all, yes. Check this shit out though. Well, like flip-flops and football socks. A nigga be rocking the mic like birthdays. LaDon and Cersei, so why you worth that? I'm calling your ass a flaw pimp, yapping about this crew you want with. Bank have bounced into that dumb shit, so what more can you come with?
Yeah, they can bite but cannot be us. They can come and pick up little slang but cannot see us. Y'all ought to be ashamed trying to fit in my Adidas. So run like DMC, it's me and no, don't got no heater.
Well, we zipping around the corner in that golden stinking lane, and I got my heat up under my seat. These cases just to trying to take it, pulling a pistol on another black man was never the plot. But sometimes my brothers suit themselves and try to take my spot.
They come like black stallions in the night, usually around 4 or 5. It's when they figure the time is right when you get to sleep. I couldn't sleep until I seen them with my own eyes. Said they come over the hill, surprise. Be careful where you're wrong, cause you might not make it home. Don't you dare ever get lost or get caught up in this stuff. To all you play your rims and your hustler on your rims, like a pimps and that's another corner that you've been. Y'all, yes.
Lord, give me grace and dancing feet and the power to impress. Lord, give me grace and dancing feet. Let me outshine them all. It's so wrong to crave recognition. Second best, right? It's so wrong to want rewarding, to want more than is given to you, than is given to you. Tonight make me unstoppable, and I will charm, I will slice, I will dazzle them with my wit. Tonight make me unstoppable, and I will charm, I will slice, I will dazzle, I will outshine them all. Standing on the packed dance floor, our bodies thrown in time. Silent on the weekdays, tonight I claim what's mine. Is it so wrong to crave recognition? Second best, right? Is it so wrong to want rewarding, to want more than is given to you, than is given to you? Tonight make me unstoppable, and I will charm, I will slice, I will dazzle them with my wit. Tonight make me unstoppable, and I will charm, I will slice, I will dazzle, I will outshine them all.
So the last bits of rust to repair on the shell is these holes here. So if you know starlets at all, this is quite a common area to rust. I guess this bit fills up with leaves and crap over the years, and then the water has nowhere to go. That's the drain hole that water should normally flow out of, but it obviously doesn't, and these rust holes form. So I've just had a bit of a poke around and done a bit of cleaning up on the underside, and as usual it's worse than I thought. It's just there's a lot of different skins, so there's rust deep in there which is really hard to get to, so hard to fix. See through there's a hole, same deal, hard to get to, hard to fix. There, not too bad to get to. And then I've sort of cleaned up under here a bit, and you can see it's pretty gnarly, but it's got to be fixed, so yeah, start cutting I suppose. It's actually all of it's really hard to get to, but hopefully when I start cutting bits away I can sort of repair it in different stages, and then it makes it a bit easier, but not ideal, but whatever. It's a Toyota, an old car, so just deal with it and fix it. Gone hard with the grinder and die grinder and the tin snips and cut all the rust out, as you can see. Besides the gaping holes, it actually, as always, looks a hell of a lot better once the rust is gone. Car's actually upside down at the moment, which might look a bit weird. Yeah, I think when you're doing stuff like this, don't be afraid to cut out what you got to, just cut it. Like I said, with some other repairs it's actually a bit easier once the holes are bigger to fix. With what I'm doing here, I'm going to try as hard as I can, but in a few spots. I'm not really going to replicate exactly how it was. There's a lot of skins going on here, so some bits I'll be welding the patch panels to bits that they didn't used to be welded to. But for what it is, it's just what I've got to do without really dismantling the whole thing. So there's, how many is there? 1, 2, 3. It's about 5 different patches and just in that vicinity, so a bit to do. But yeah, just it needs to be done. Obviously you don't want the rust spreading more, but you know where that is in the car, base of the O-pillar, rear of the engine bay, you really want that. You want that back as strong as it was from factory. Although these starlets aren't much, to be honest, but you know you don't want rust in an area like that. So yeah, just do what I can. Hopefully get it looking good. I'm just cutting out all the bits on this right hand side. Same deal as the other side, there's a bit of rust in a few different places and different skins. Once I've done the rust, there's a bunch of holes in the firewall and the guards that I'm going to weld up, just to give it a nice smooth engine bay look. But that wiring harness hole there, I'll delete that, but because I'm already in here cutting bits out, I'm actually going to tie in cutting that hole with repairing one of these bits in here. So I'm going to sort of do all that in one go. The reason I get rid of that hole is just so it looks better, but I'll route the wiring up in the guard somewhere, so I can afford to get rid of it and tidy it up. The brake booster hole will be going as well because it's got a pedal box in it. So yeah.
It's just me against the world. Me against the world, baby. I got nothing to lose. It's just me against the world. Me against the world, baby. Can you picture my prophecy? Stress in the city, the cops are topping me. The project is full of bullets, no bodies is dropping. There ain't no stopping me. Constantly moving while making millions. Witnessing killings, leaving dead bodies in the abandoned buildings. Carries the children cause they're illin'. Addicted to killing and the appeal from the cap villain. Without feeling, but will they last or be blasted? Hard-headed bastard. Maybe you'll listen in this casket, the aftermath. More bodies being buried. I'm losing my homies in a hurry. They relocating to the cemetery. Got me worried, stressing my business blurry. The question is, will I live? No one in the world loves me. I'm headed for danger. Don't touch.
The audio is probably going to be quite bad in this little clip here. It's currently raining on the shed. But so I've done all the rust in those two spots. That's nearly all the rust in the car actually. So while I'm at this end of the car, what I'm going to do is I want to shave a bunch of these holes in the engine bay. So lots of these brake line holes, wiring grommet holes, cable holes, brake master cylinder hole, the heater holes, bunch of them. I'm all going to weld up. Some of them aren't needed anymore, like it's got a pedal box in it, so none of the brake holes are needed. These are real untidy. I've actually repaired them once before, but I'm going to weld it completely in, and then I might put something a bit neater and or some bulk bed fittings through there, so I'm going to weld those up. Just a bunch of stuff that's not needed, and because I'll route some of the wiring in different routes, so the holes for that can be all taken away. Just a good tidy up and make it look nice and smooth. So there's quite a few holes to weld. The only thing I haven't decided on yet is whether I delete a lot of these little M6 bolt holes. A lot of them I don't use, but in the future, I don't know if you want to add anything, they're really good just to bolt things to, so I might leave a lot of those, but we'll see.
Strangers put one in the chamber whenever I'm feeling this anger. Don't wanna make excuses, cause this is how it is. What's the use unless we're shooting? No one notices the youth. It's just me against the world, baby.
Me against the world.
It's just me against the world. It's just me against the world.
Me against the world.
Cause it's just me against the world, baby. Me against the world. I got nothing to lose. It's just me against the world,
I
baby.
got nothing to lose.
Could somebody help me? I'm out here all by myself. See ladies and stones, baby Capone, living wealthy. Pictures of my birth on the surface, what I'm dreaming. Seeing daddy seeming full of crooked demons, already crazy and screaming. I guess the nightmares as a child had me scared, but left me prepared for a while. Is there another route for a crooked outlaw, veteran, a villain, a young thug?
Every day there's more death, and plus I'm no less. Some CMO reasons for me to proceed with thieves. Scheme on and scheming and leave their beefs breathing. Cause ain't no punch to stack up. My nuts is backed up. I'm about to act up. Go load the Mac up. Now watch me clack up. Try make it fact up. But yo, it ain't working. And evil's lurking. I can see him smirking when I get the burger. So what? Go put some work in and make my mail, make a sales. Risking 25 with an L, but oh well.
Me against the world.
With nothing to lose, it's just me against the world. It's just me against the world, baby.
Me against the world.
I got nothing to lose, it's just me against the world. It's just me against the world, baby. With nothing.
I've been waiting for a break in the rain so I could talk properly and record. So as you can see, I've made up a bunch of these little plates to fill in all the holes and tack them in. Now what I've found with other engine bays that I've done, it's a mission trying to hold little patch panels in place, so I just made up this little, just a piece of tube, and I just whacked a magnet into the end there, and it works real well just for holding the patch panel into place while you tack it. The only downside is when you with a small little plate that you're trying to hold in, the magnet actually sort of stuffs up the arc of the welder, but that's just got to deal with that. now I'm just trying to decide whether I TIG weld or just finish MIG welding these plates back in. TIG weld is a bit slower, but is a better job, and then there's less to grind up. But the MIG's obviously a lot quicker to weld, and then just a bit more grinding. So I think I will bust out the TIG welder. And it's also a lot more peaceful TIG welding, and a lot more relaxing. But yeah, so there we go.
It's just me against the world, baby.
Me against the world.
Me against the world. I got nothing to lose. It's just me against the world, baby. With all this extra stressing, the question I wonder is after death, after my last breath, when will I finally get to rest through this suppression? They punish the people that's asking questions and those that possess. Still from the ones without possessions, the message I stress. To make it stop, study your lessons, don't settle for less. Even the genius asks questions, be grateful for blessings. Don't ever change, keep your essence. The power is in the people, in politics we address. Always do your best, don't let the pressure make you panic. And when you get stranded and things don't go the way you planned it, dreaming of riches, in a position of making a difference. Politicians are hypocrites, they don't want to listen. If I'm insane, the fame made a brother change. It wasn't nothing like the game, it's just me against the world.
Me against the world.
Nothing to lose, it's just me against the world, baby.
Me against the world.
Got me stuck in the game, it's just me against the world.
As you can see behind me, got that engine bay all done. As far as the body goes, that's the bulk of the cutting and welding and repairing and whatnot. Bit of panel beading to do before I can primer it. Still the rear tunnel over the diff to modify. I thought I might make a video about that, just because it's sort of quite a typical thing that you need to do if you're going to have old cars low or put a big diff in them. So I thought it might make a good little video. But all the rest of the little niggly bits left on the body to do, to be honest, I probably won't film it. I don't think it'll make for good footage. It's just little niggly stuff and a lot of hammering and stuff. So I'll probably just get it done, and then when it comes time to getting the body ready to paint it, we'll make a video about sanding it all up and maybe getting a few dents out and then getting into some primer. So yeah, hope you like that video anyway. Yeah, I'm glad most of it's done. It's a lot, it's noisy work, it's dirty, but hey, it's done now, so that's cool. Yeah, thanks for watching. Look out for the next one. Cheers.